from Unity Plaza. This is River City Live.
Happy Friday and welcome to River City Live. I'm excited because today's Friday, but I'm kind of like balanced and I just feel like very tranquil.
You're feeling very zen-like?
Yeah,
well,
very
we have
zen-like.
we have this little classroom to thank for that. Yesterday, Mark and I visited Palencia Elementary School, Miss Odom's class, a bunch of third graders, and they were doing some yoga. And these kiddos knew their stuff too. They had their down dog and their Warrior 1 and 2, all good to go. They knew exactly what they were doing. In fact, the teacher even used the word bum, saying sit on your bum, and they didn't giggle. So they were totally in their zen.
Who laughed at that though?
You did.
I did. And then all the kids look at me, like, just kind of looking down, like, what's funny? I'm like, bum?
So maybe is it that yoga you needed to get yourself feeling back to normal?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe so. I think it's never a bad idea to get kids moving in the right direction health-wise and talking about fitness and food and so forth. And that's why I think it's great that they have been born just in time for this new Absorb plate. This is an invention out of Bangkok. It's a plate that claims to remove 30 calories of oil from your food just by using the plate. You see it's kind of got that wet towel, spongy kind of bottom to it. So you put your food on there, it sucks out the oil and the grease, and they say every meal you have on that plate could go down about 30 calories just from using it.
Do you remember the story about if you take a napkin, you put it over your pizza?
Yeah.
It absorbs it? I think it's the same type of thing. Yeah, you really do, like you take about 60, 70 calories away from the pizza. So I think that works, or if it's a hot day, you could use it on your forehead.
Yeah, exactly.
Dab a little bit.
But listen, 3 meals a day, 21 meals a week, that's a lot of calories if you add it up that you could be saving.
Right, and it's just a simple design and it makes a lot of sense. So.
Do we know how much it is?
We do not.
Yeah.
Because it's in Bangkok. It hasn't made its way over here yet.
But I think it will. I think people will like that.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you could recycle it too.
But then, they also had that one plate where they had circles on the plate and they said, this is a weight loss plate. Put your meat in this circle. And I said, if you're going to do that, just pay me a little extra. I'll draw circles on your
right.
To get a roll of tape, that's one circle, one is your hand. So I don't know, these things are great, but after a while, I think you need something like the Absorb plate that physically does something.
You're right.
Not just tricks your
but
eyes.
Every little bit helps. That's the way I look at it.
I think so.
I think it's a good idea.
I don't think there's any hope for my meals. So, I'd like to try it, but I like to clog some arteries.
You like to clog arteries.
I admit it.
Maybe for you, 2 plates.
Yes. Yes.
Right? That would help.
Yes. Let's try it.
The bottom one on the top.
Well, summer is here. Hot temperatures. Everybody just wants to jump into that pool, but just take a deep breath before you do that. The Center of Disease Control just came out with some new findings, and basically 4 out of 5 would fail with safety inspections. 4 out of 5 pools. And it's throughout the country. They inspected over 84,000 pools, some public, some water parks. And they were for kind of like odd reasons, like pH, like the pH levels were off, didn't have the proper safety equipment. And then the other thing too, the concentration of disinfectants were either way too high or way too low. And it turns out, like over the last 10 years, they had a range of 3,000 to 5,000 people were sick because of it. So that's quite a lot. So it brings down the party.
Are you talking about every pool or public pools or
public
just
and water parks?
Okay, just public.
I mean, it could even happen too at your own pool as well if you're just not aware of the different levels.
Hot tubs.
And kiddie pools. Not good.
Have you ever been at a public pool where they had to clear the pool because some kiddo?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, I have. It's
just
like,
seen it in the movies.
Yeah,
Scary too, because I feel that I am kind of picky before I go to a pool, but it probably doesn't even matter because you can't tell with the chemicals. So that's the scary part, is it may look clean and safe and great, but it might not be.
Yeah, and it's weird too, because I guess a lot of them have too strong of chemicals, but I would rather have a little too strong of chemicals and have my eyes burn a little bit more than not enough.
Say that when your skin peels off after you get out, that's a whole nother animal. I felt clean in that moment. Yeah, now I'm stripped clean.
Right.
So from not so clean pools to not so clean money, the way that we're paying, there's actually a store in Kentucky called Tobacco Road, and they told their customers that they are no longer accepting cash or credit cards that come out of this area or your socks. So your bra or your socks.
Got it.
Okay.
They said that temperatures are rising. We will not be accepting boob or sock money.
Stop it.
But there is something to that. Now, 11% of hands, 8% of credit cards, 6% of paper money showed levels of bacteria equal to those in a dirty toilet bowl.
That's disgusting.
So do you agree with these people not wanting to handle money and credit cards coming out of your bra or your
Yeah, I
socks?
get that. I get that.
I get it too.
Makes me want to jump into that dirty pool and wash myself off talking about this.
But you also have to consider, I'm taking a shot, I'm sorry, but they're in Kentucky.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying. But I mean, how many times have you been to a store and you've actually seen somebody? I've seen ladies pull out their cards and stuff when they're at a club or something. They don't want to have their purse. But if somebody pulls anything out of their sock, I'm definitely walking the other way. It doesn't matter where we are. But I mean, have you ever seen somebody pull
I have, and I know
out of their
kids do
sock?
it too. Yes.
Wow.
I've seen grown men do it.
Where you hanging out? I'm not going there. But, you know, we're going to flip over to phones now because they were talking about dirty phones as well. But
And actually, I sometimes, and you're not supposed to do this, I've been reading, put the phone in there when I run.
Oh,
and
yeah?
I've just read that that's a bad idea.
I've done
well, I
that too.
figured the sweat would kind of sift
Well,
through.
I'm thinking for radiation purposes,
Oh.
but you know.
Everything's going to kill you now. But going over to phones, now they're talking about kids with smartphones. I've got a little diva who's already kind of bugging me about it. And I'm like, who you call? You don't talk to anybody. But they're saying that a new report that the average age for kids getting a smartphone is 10.3 years.
Whoa,
So is that
10?
like a fourth
Oh
grader,
my
right? About fourth grade?
About fourth grade, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got
So young.
teenagers. How old were they when they got their phones?
Well, so the first phones either of them had was when they went on, I want to say it might have even been the 5th or 6th grade field trip, but it was a disposable flip phone for when they were at one of the big theme parks.
Disposable.
Yeah, you know the ones that you
burner.
can get, like a
call it
Breaking
a burner
Bad,
now.
like a Breaking Bad, yeah, House of Cards burner. So they had those, but as far as a smartphone, that was high school. That was high school.
I mean, I just can't fathom, given our producer Justin, he made the comments like if my kid is walking to school and stuff like that. And so I get that, but
Yeah.
But a smartphone,
See, I guess
is that
I like,
necessary?
well, I like the communication that they would have with me at
Yeah.
that age. I just don't like the communication they'd have with other
Others.
people.
Right.
That's, I guess, where it gets scary. But I think it's a common trend that we're seeing now.
have
I
they
agree.
phased out? You remember years ago they had like those starter phones that were like really cute for kids. Have they phased those out?
I think kids evolved from that a long time ago. I mean, now they have their iPads and things like
Yeah.
that. If you give them a starter phone, they're going to look at them and be like, no. I'm gonna
Yeah,
pass
when
it
they
back.
start off playing on iPad so early, like
Yeah.
you said, they're not going to want to go from an iPad to a starter phone. They're going to want the iPhone or something bigger.
Yeah.
Point made.
I wonder, like in the next year, if it's going to be now third graders, if it's going to just keep on moving
Keep
down.
on going down.
Yeah.
I've heard of some second graders with them. Not me though.
Yeah.
How do you even keep track of that? I mean, when they're that age, they're losing stuff left and right anyway. But a smartphone just seems like a lot. I can totally see wanting to have that contact, depending on your situation,
Sure.
with the other. Once they're teenagers, then you get into this whole argument about putting your phone away when you're driving,
Right.
which is, of course, we all know vitally important. So folks in Ontario, Canada were very upset when they were driving down the road and saw this sign saying, text and drive. And then they noticed, oh, wait, then funeral home, no wonder. And they were offended by that. They thought that was very, very tacky. But when they went to the website, Wait Then Funeral Home, they found that no, this wasn't an actual funeral home. They knew that people would come to that website to complain, and it was a message about the dangers of texting and driving. And they said that it was just important to them to get the word out, and this was a great way to do it, obviously.
It really is. I think that's such an effective campaign, and on that site, they even say that 50% of all people admit to texting and driving, and actually texting and driving kills more people up there than drinking and driving does. So it does. It makes you think. It's a nice call to action. So it really is. It's a very smart campaign that they're doing.
But who would see? I mean, if I saw that, the first thought I would have I wouldn't think that they were suggesting I text and
Right.
drive. I would
Yeah.
definitely connect the message.
You know,
Right.
there's a hole in their game because there's no website on that. So if you're driving and you see that sign, what are you going to do? Pick up your phone and Google it. So now that I fully reasoned that out,
Maybe, or maybe they intentionally didn't put a website because they thought you might look it up right then. Instead, you
That's
have to
true.
think, okay, I have to remember that name of that funeral home
Yeah.
and look it up. I don't know. We're not in the advertising business like that. So we don't need to know if we know that it got us talking all the way in Florida from Ontario, so something something was done correctly.
But speaking of advertising, we have a couple things we want to advertise and talk about. We have 2 great contests. One of them is the Dale's Seasoning Cooking Contest, where you get a chance to cook right here on River City Live by sharing your favorite recipe.
Dale's Seasoning and River City Live want you to show off that Dale's recipe, so head to our Facebook page, River City Live TV. Click on the Be a Cook on RCL tab at the top. You don't need to be a master chef. You just need to know how to make a dish, and we'll, bumble along with you if need be when you get here.
We're good at bumbling. Also, just fill out the form and send us your favorite recipe featuring Dale's Seasoning. The winner will get a Dale's prize pack and a chance to cook again right here on River City Live with us, and that will be a lot of fun.
And while you are on our Facebook page, the Ambush Makeover, today is your last day to get registered because we will be surprising someone next week.
That's right, so this is your chance to nominate your spouse, friends, or family, anybody who you think needs a makeover. It includes hair, makeup, and a wardrobe, and we'll do it right here on the show.
Everything is happening on our Facebook page, River
That's right.
City Live TV. Stick around, more to come.